Hi guys, in this video we're going to see one of the most important elements that we often fail to associate with success, and it plays a very crucial role and contributes to our success, which is luck and external experiences. Now, as always, before we go into the verse and talk about this verse in detail, I'm just going to tell you a very small short story, and that is of two farmers. Now, there are two farmers who are equal in almost all aspects. They came from the same background, they have the same financial strength, they have the same land size in terms of their farmland, and they are equal in everything. But above all, they are united by a small crisis that they face, and that is both farms are failing for a drought because of the impending water crisis that they are facing. So there has not been any rain in their village for over 8 months, and they do not know how to accustom to such a crisis. So there are two people I told you here. One farmer knows that rain is going to come sometime in the future, and he is actively working towards the goal of readying his farm and preparing his farm towards that day when rain finally comes. The other farmer, on the other hand, is completely lost hope and belief that rain is going to come, and is starting to think, when the rain comes, that is the day I'm going to start working, and he completely refrains from that process. So these two people have contradictory habits now. One is working in scorching sun where everybody, especially the second farmer here, many people are like the second farmer who say that we will start working when the rain finally comes. Until then, all hope is lost. However, for this man, all hope is present, because he knows, he doesn't believe, he doesn't think, he knows that rain is going to come sometime in the near future. So he starts working and starts dissecting all his crops and irrigates it with the hope that rain will come. So one day, eventually, rain did come, where the first farmer faced immense success, whereas the second farmer did not face any success. Now, this is not a corporate Zen story where we say that we need to have the mindset and mentality of the first farmer and not the ignorant and naive mentality of the second one. Here the question is, why did the first farmer have such a thought, whereas why didn't the second farmer have the same thought that the first farmer had? Is it something to do with genetical theory, or is it something to do with how their external experiences have helped them in gaining such an amount of experience? Now, if we take a look at this from a different and a broader perspective, we would realize that both people had the same opportunities, they had the same land. The only difference for them was because their mind wanted something different, which cannot be trained, which cannot be attained, which has to be realized based on individual experiences of that particular subject. And that is what even the Bhagavad Gita says. See, two people are performing two tasks. It doesn't necessarily mean that one has to succeed or another has to fail, because all these things involve a lot of external factors. Now, this has nothing to do with geography at all. See, there is one simple theory which we can indulge in this particular statement, where there could be people who say that people are born in certain geographical locations, they have an advantage over people who are not born with the same facilities as the other, such as people born in first world countries feel they are more entitled to a lot of things than people who are born in third world countries, where the opportunities are bare minimum, and survival itself is the greatest opportunity that they have to find out for their success in life. However, this statement is a little redundant, because there are many people who come out of countries such as Africa, or in many countries in Africa, where they come out by some outstanding theories. This statement was proven wrong by an African inventor of windmill named William Kowamba. I am not sure whether I'm pronouncing this name right, but the fact that he did, where there were a lot of geographical disadvantages for him, and all the books and every other source of nature and everything were against his invention, he still came out on top by creating one of the most revolutionary products for whole of Africa, where he had created that windmill out of a cycle wheel. Now here we have to see that there were so many other people in that village, or so many other people in that country, where not a lot of people had thought the same thing that this boy had thought. Now why is that? What experience did he face that felt was completely different from that of other people? Now when he was sitting and when he saw that this wheel spinning is able to generate a certain amount of electricity, so he had a light switch go off in his head, where he started saying that what if we have a giant wheel that is present outside in open nature, won't that generate a lot of electricity? So this was an idea that he thought, where nobody else had visioned, or nobody else had even had a small glimmer of thought when they looked at a cycle which they see every day in their life. So this is why the Bhagavad Gita always says that when we look at everything in life, there is a certain experience that is involved, and that external experience, when we feel it, we would be able to attain something that is much different than what a general audience or the general public would be able to associate with. So this is how the Bhagavad Gita says that luck plays a slightly more crucial role than what many people give credit for. And that's the theme of these verses in the Bhagavad Gita, and a wrap for this particular episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to go down and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And as always, thank you for watching, and until the next episode, it is goodbye.